Hey, how you doing? Austin here. We're going to talk about Dogecoin. This is an update, just kind of give you a state of the union address, talk about a few things, look at the crypto fear and greed index, also look at the possibility that Doge could hit 42 cents or more by the end of the year. There's your price prediction. Got a piece of content we're going to go take a look at in that relationship, and we're going to look at the overall chart and just have a dialogue around Doge as we always do. You guys know I'm a huge fan. I own Doge, and I definitely have loved to see it rising as of late, and we're going to chat about that as well. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. As always, I truly appreciate your support of myself, my channel, my videos. Thank you for giving me a voice in this crazy market. It's fun. All right. Hey, Patreon, got to give you a little bit of an ad, right? Patreon, links are in the description below as well as the top pinned comment. Check it out over there. At the inner circle level, you get access to, when you get there, you'll see this little show more right here. Click on that and it'll expand right here. It shows you all the benefits. You get access to my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm holding. You actually get pre-knowledge of when I buy and when I sell or anything like that. You also get buy and sell trade alerts, as I said. You get a weekly hot crypto Monday newsletter tip. That's like a lot of words. And so in that I talk about up to 5 cryptos that where I see things going, what are hot, what things are moving around. You also get access to me. You can direct message me. I can give you insight into your portfolio, kind of give you guidance, things like that. If that's something of interest to you, check it out. Links in the description below. All right. So in talking about Dogecoin, you guys know I always have to wrap it and talk about the overall market, right? So the overall market has been on fire as of recent, and you've got some significant gains in Bitcoin and Ethereum, where Ethereum is still outpacing BTC in its overall 7-day gains. And part of this around Ethereum has been the implementation of the London hard fork that happened on August 5. That went well. We're looking good. And Ethereum is moving more and more to obviously they're moving from proof of work to proof of stake. Ethereum 2.0 coming out, or in the evolution of that process, etc. And also Ethereum is going to become subsequently more rare as we move forward, and the price is going to continue to go up. All right. So the point of that in talking about ETH on a Dogecoin video is that it raises the price of the overall market when Ethereum and Bitcoin do well. Bitcoin is similar. When we passed the $42,000 mark, it kind of really was a tripwire in the context of moving things forward. And you can see that is starting to definitely play out. And Bitcoin has come on more strongly as of late in the last couple of days. 3 or 4 days ago, 7-day number for Bitcoin was like up 9%, and Ethereum was up like 24%. Okay, so that delta, that difference is starting to kind of be pared down, if you will. But Bitcoin's at 45,000, Ethereum's at 3,100, looking good, right? Dogecoin has been pulled along with them, and you can see actually Dogecoin's 7-day gains are actually outpacing Ethereum and Bitcoin. There you go, right? And it's moved up a spot. It was in the number 8 spot, and now it's moved up to number 7, and pretty solidly has that 33 billion compared to say 27 billion. And so if we kind of look at Doge and what's going on there, we're taking a little bit of a breather today, which is not hugely surprising to me. If we look at a 7-day chart, you can see our volume, by the way. Our volume has dropped by 91%. You can see our 24-hour highs and lows are 23 to 26, and right now we're trading at 25. So we're pretty close to that 24-hour high. So we're on the high end of that 24-hour cycle, if you will, right? And you can see from a 7-day chart, it's charted up. You can see look at the gray. By the way, as I move, the volume of the gray, the volume is increased to push that price up. Okay. Again, this is a couple of things. I think we've got institutional buyers moving in. We've got more holders coming in. We've got a lot of new things coming, relationship to more money flowing into Doge. Also, there was a fear of missing out factor, I firmly believe, in the last 4 or 5 days when we had a really massive, really nice run, when Bitcoin got over 40,000, continued to go up, when Ethereum, went from high 2s up to 3,000 and continues to go up. You see people starting to go, oh my God, I'm missing out, and they start to buy in. When ironically, everybody should be buying in down here. We're in the red part, which is really hard to do, I know, but you get my point, right? Okay. So just kind of moving forward, that's what we're looking at there. As far as a price prediction, let's talk about it. This piece of content talks about the fact that in front of Dogecoin's most recent flood higher, a board of digital money specialists anticipate right here in this first screen, the meme coin could be worth 42 cents before the end of the finish of 2021, an expansion of 60% from its present level. 42% think 42% think Dogecoin will shoot up by 2022. Okay, so overall, there's a positive scenario here. I've called this as well. I've talked about this, that I think fundamentally, okay, that excuse me, as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue their run, which everybody says that they should, they're going to pull up the entire market, which I think firmly is going to pull Dogecoin over 30 cents and into 30, 35, maybe even up to 40 cents. I think that we're going to get that move up just by the move up from Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Has nothing to do with any specific catalyst to Doge, like if Elon comes out and says anything, Tesla, takes payments, whatever. If we get any positive momentum there, those are additional catalysts, but Dogecoin is going to be pulled up at least, another, 25, 30, 40% off of just Bitcoin and Ethereum going up, which is pretty nice. You got to admit, right? You got to say, hey, that's not a bad thing, Austin. Okay. The chart looks pretty good. We rose. Each candle represents an hour, right? By the way, so we rose up. We kind of gave it a little bit back. We had a little sell-off action right here. You can see that, see a little sell-off, and then we bounced back nicely from that support level and continue to rise back up. Now, it looks like we might be potentially starting some kind of are we starting a channel here? I'm not real sure. We'll have to see. I need more, probably, I'm going to put it, it's always hard. I always struggle with the OCD in me always looks at this there we go. Yeah, there's not enough touches, but you get my point. I don't know. I mean, it looks like we might be establishing a resistance level at, what is that, 26 cents. Okay, so 26.11. And our support level is 23.75. Okay, somewhere in that area. Okay, so those are kind of maybe potentially looking what our channel is. Okay, so we have a crypto fear and greed, and I had somebody comment the other day. Let's see if this refreshes. So what it's doing is obviously setting my ad. So I've been looking for school clothes for my son. You can see that the other day it had tires on it. Yes, somebody commented, yes, I was looking for new tires for my truck and things like that. So now it's looking at some of the clothing brands that, we were getting some clothes for my son. He's going back to school and all that. Okay, so fear and greed index. We're at a 65. We were at a 74 yesterday. If you're not familiar with what this is literally an index that kind of tracks to the overall social sentiment related to the crypto market. You can see that, and when you're high in these 65s and 70s, that means that sentiment is very high. It's very positive. People are like, I want in. There's that greed factor. I want in, a fear of missing out. I want to be buying in, things like that, right? So that's kind of what you're seeing here. So we actually backed off a little bit from a 74, and I'll point out this is pretty cool. Over time, you can see that we peaked yesterday at 74 with 65, but back around August 4th we were 42. But look at this, back around in the mid-July we were at a 10, which means we had a tremendous amount of fear, and which means that people really weren't buying, right? They were very fearful about putting money into the market. Okay, so ironically, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. But this should be a buying opportunity. I've said in previous videos that when the market is down, that's when the whales are buying. That's when the people that are making good money in crypto, they're buying when we're way down here. They don't buy when we're in our high peak, right? Okay. So that's the fear and greed index. I'm going to start incorporating this into all my videos, by the way. So yeah, so I'm going to wrap up there. So we've talked about a price prediction. We talked about current state of the union, and we talked about kind of where I think the markets can continue to go as it relates to Doge. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, truly, thank you for your support. I'll see you. Bye.